I wanted a system where I could easily lift my kayak up onto the roof of my motorhome and obviously get it down again. So I've designed up a simple system out of stainless steel and a simple winch for getting it up and down, and it's operated by a radio controlled unit.
On the outside of the van, when the arms come down, they hit one on this particular piece of plastic. It's like a big cotton reel, but it's bolted right through to the inside of the van. That's to stop it, the arms coming down and rubbing on the van. And then the one further forward from that is absolutely identical, except that there is a plunger inside here. It is spring loaded plunger, and it is operating a micro switch on the inside, so when it comes down it switches off. Now the ones that are going through the van are a lot bigger than that, because they're taking a hang of a big load. It's only very, very thin aluminium that the van's on the outside, and then polystyrene. So they've got the main U-shaped bracket, and then which is made of stainless, 3mm stainless, and then I've got aluminium piece in behind it, which is approximately 100 by 200 millimeters, and I've polished it up so it probably looks like stainless steel, and that's spreading the load out. That's taking the downward load and all the sideways load when the van is going up and down. These cams that I'm talking about, the actual cam is this piece here, and there's two faces. This piece here is operated by the top of this, and this forces that cam, that internal bar that comes out at right angles, it forces it to come out at right angles. Once this is down, you can imagine this outside piece comes down to 90 degrees, it hits that and it forces it out. And if you look very, very closely on the inside, there's a little face there which operates against one of the bolt heads in here, so that when it comes down at 90 degrees it can't go any further. If you didn't have that other bar that keeps the rope out, the strap out at 90 degrees for winding up and down, it would just collapse. So it's got to be held into that position, and that part there is probably the trickiest part of the whole operation to make it work. Now, as I've said before, I'm just waiting for some spring steel stainless wire to turn up, and then there will be a very, very powerful spring goes inside here and the one at the front end, which will make that the winch obviously is very powerful. It'll pull against it and it will just spring it out to get it stopped and started right at the top. But what I'm going to do at the front here, I'm actually going to put a stainless eye bolt through the roof of the van here, and I've put a shackle. You can see that shackle here, and I am actually going to fasten it into there, because although it is reasonably solid on there, I'd like the front just to be pulled down, and you can see it, there it is on the top of the van. Now my particular van is made in England. It's an auto trail. It's basically made of polystyrene. It's laminated with either fiberglass or aluminium on the outside, very thin. Polystyrene about 40 to 50 mils thick, and then a layer of plywood. Now to spread that load out, especially for that winch, I have put a plate up here. It is about 100 millimeters or 4 inches wide and 180 long, which is about 7 inches. It's just a piece of aluminium that I've polished up. So I've put that up on the top. That's where the winch is pulling from, or two of the bolts that the winch is pulling from. And then also I have done another one in one of the side pocket. As this is coming down, you're going to see this bit's going to hit on the cam. That'll hit on that, and it started to bring it down. Right, and it'll keep going until this other part touches up on the knee.
There's a couple of little shock cord holders here, and that's what initially will push it out from the van to get it to go away, and there it is, it disconnects from it, and the weight of it will push it over the top. Yeah, hi, I hope you've enjoyed the video. This one's only just a prototype, but if anyone is interested in any of the ideas, just email me at the email address that I've given, and I'll be only too pleased to send you any information that you may want or any help that I can offer. Thank you.